first show of the new season.
There you go.
Show number 53.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
It's over a year now.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's Beth McCain here.
This is Lee McCain, and you're listening to the Beth and Lee McCain Show, where all we talk about is the wonderful law of attraction.
That's what we do.
And we enjoy it every week, visiting for a few minutes with you here.
Hey, it's been crazy, hasn't it?
It has.
It's been one of those, what we call the clearing out days and weeks when it comes to the universe, when things take that massive shift, and that has happened this week, but everything's shifting.
And they shifted massively.
Yeah, and at first you look at it and go, wow, a lot of people are like, how are you guys doing it? It's like, you know what? We know what's happening because that massive shift brings so many good things, and
it's not just us too. It's not just us. It's like a global massive shift.
We've had so many people email us about weather, about their lives, and what the heck is going on. It's kind of funny, but you know what? I feel very fortunate, don't you?
I do.
We had a few things. One of the recording studio computers went down. But what came out of it great is this great sound you're hearing right now. Yep. We had a new software put in, and just
it's incredible.
Unbelievable. So we were excited about that.
Yep.
And we've been...
Universal 7 Radio. Anybody who tuned in last Sunday night, you didn't get the show?
Yeah.
It's because there was so much traffic that the whole thing shut down.
They even had their own little... Yeah, they had their own little
So Universal 7 and WARL... Well, WARL was on the air. So all of you in Boston, you heard us just fine. And all of you in Rhode Island, Providence, and Boston, greater Massachusetts area. But everywhere else, you didn't, because their whole thing crashed.
Yeah, but it's okay now.
It's all up and running, better than ever.
It's on our website if you want to click for the show on Sunday nights.
Go to radio, and or you can go to universal7radio.com, and it's universal the number 7 radio.com, and we're on at 9:00 on Sunday nights Eastern time, 6:00 Pacific time, and everything else in between.
That's right. And what else? Oh, we've been filming.
Yep.
On and off, because it's been kind of spotty rain, but today is beautiful.
We had a wonderful day on Friday.
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's just been beautiful. And what else are we doing? Oh, we have opened up
scholarships.
Exactly. Everybody might know this, but...
Well, first of all, give them a little background on boot camp.
Well, boot camp really just... It changes your life. It really does. There's a lot of deconstruction, figuring out where you're coming from, and figuring out how to build yourself back up, and thinking the thoughts that need to be thunk.
So that the law of attraction
so that the law of attraction can work.
So many people, here's how it usually happens. New people to the LOA, they see The Secret. They go, ooh, wow, cool, new car, I want that. Yeah. Then they, get all excited. They watch a couple of Oprahs, and then they're all ready to go to the law of attraction, and then boom, they hit a wall, and they go, well, why? Why isn't it happening for me? Because it's simple, but it requires some certain things, and that's what we bring out in boot camp, and it has really worked. We're on boot camp number 6, soon to be boot camp number 7. Yeah. But so many people have tried to. Or have expressed that they want to be in it, but it was a little too expensive. So we had dropped it to, what was it? It's Janet, $29. Okay, it was $29.95. No, it's $29 even, I think. Okay, $29 even. Okay, but that's not what it was when it started, because we had a lot of startup costs. Yeah. We have a staff, and they get paychecks every week, and. So what we did is we knocked it down as far as we could get it, just so that it was only at cost. Yeah, at cost. And so now we were brainstorming a couple weeks ago, all of us, the staff and everything, trying to figure out how we can get this out to people, because it really does empower and change your life. So what we have done is we are going to be offering Law of Attraction Boot Camp scholarships for anybody who just can't quite afford it yet. Email us. We're going to figure out how we can work this out. Now, if you can afford it, don't just try to ride the bus for free. And anybody who wants to help out with anyone who wants to take boot camp and you want to give back, go to the website, and we've got a whole thing on donating it to the scholarship fund for people to learn more and empower themselves. So if you're a past boot camper and it really helped you, and you'd like to, $10, even whatever. Even the LOA in itself has helped you, and you think there's someone out there. Because listen, you guys, some of us can really get it, but sometimes it takes some extra instruction and extra figuring yourself out and having an extra voice help you to get something across. So anyway, that's the next thing. So that's it. So, one more thing. What's that?
Advanced boot camp.
Oh, yes.
We have finally finished the course.
We've been writing this for about 3 months now.
We have, because it's you have to take boot camp 1 first, but then there's advanced boot camp, and you thought you were digging before. Boy, we're really digging, but it's so much fun.
Now you're gonna have to wear a little miner hat.
It's so much
with
fun.
a little light on it.
So anyway,
you're gonna be going into the
that'll
depths.
be on the website soon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, all right, everybody.
So that's all the news.
Blah, blah, blah. I guess we've been talking a lot, haven't we?
How about a question?
Okay, let's go for the question.
Frank from North Dakota.
Okay.
He writes, I'm doing pretty well in the LOA, but sometimes my mind wanders into my old thinking patterns. Can you help me with this? That's from Frank.
Hi, Frank.
In North Dakota.
Wow. You're human. You know what? This happens to everyone.
Yeah, you're not a backslider.
Sometimes in the right circumstance, surrounded by family, like when you were a child, the old thinking patterns come in because you're feeling a past moment within your present moment that causes your mind to go into the old way. And you know what? It happens to everybody.
It happens to us.
If someone says it doesn't happen,
they're fooling you.
Yeah, we've come across too many people and have come across our own selves to know that they do come
And look, we're, I guess, call us, we're in the guru business, okay? And I'm telling you, if any of these others, act like that, we all have these things.
Sure,
we're human.
We do. So there is nothing wrong with this, because the fact that you recognize it is all that you need to change it back to the new thinking pattern that you got going on. So if it is happening over and over again with the same focus on the old pattern, you'll want to take a deconstruction pattern session with yourself and retrain that old pattern into a new pattern. But if it happens occasionally, be grateful that you've recognized it and moved back into your new way of thinking.
Because you know the techniques, you know what to do.
And the old you thought it was normal to think this way, and it will try to come back into the comfortable life of lack since it was there for so long. Be gentle with your old self. That old self made you who you are today and has taught you a lot. Now you just have to observe the old ways and realize how wonderful it is that you now recognize and live a whole new way.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, isn't it funny that lack could be considered comforting and comfortable?
Well, you know what it is? It's about change. It comes down to change and control.
Length of time.
Yeah.
If you've done anything for so long, my grandmother used to say, if you could wear bird turds under your hat, you'd get used to it after a while.
Yeah, well.
So get rid of the bird turds.
Okay, are you ready?
New way of thinking.
Are you ready for a question?
Maybe I am.
My dear.
Poor soul. Who's this from?
This is from Greg. My motto for the last 3 years has been, life sucks, then you die. Okay. My sister turned me on to The Secret and the Law of Attraction, and I am hooked. I have a question, though. Will those 3 years of negative thinking come back to haunt me? I mean, I was pretty negative. Oh, Greg, let me give you the lead.
Well, here's the beauty of the LOA. We all have a past. Some have a stronger past than others, but everyone has mistakes they wish would never happen. But the so-called mistakes don't have to affect your world now. That's the one good thing. Mm-hmm. You can draw the line.
You sure can.
There's no mistakes, just a choice that was a choice that seemed right at the time. So even though it was all about life sucks and then you die, that's what you thought was the choice at the time. Mm-hmm. You now know that it's not. Okay? The only thing you can do about your past is to learn from it, move on, and then no regret, no doubt. And here's the key. Even if others force that upon you.
Yeah.
See, you can forgive yourself. You can get the whole new LOA thing. You can forget the past. But it's funny, it's like whack-a-mole down at the carnival.
Someone will
There's
come
always
along
some mole who wants to pop up
and say,
and go, ooh, past.
Yeah, remember what
this?
happened? So that's where you have to look and go, allow. If they have to relive your past, let them live it. You don't have to live it.
Bottom line, you're not living in a negative space anymore. You know the difference. So learn and understand, live your new life now. Don't put another thought to the old ways. That's it.
Right. All right.
All right. Well, we ran out of time.
All right. Guess we got to get moving, don't we?
Don't forget, Sunday nights at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific at universal7radio.com. We'll be there for a whole hour.
All right. Okay. Or at the website, you can find it as well.
Absolutely.
All right. Bye.
Bye.